very much. We are getting ready to go in Cleveland, Ohio. A swing game 3 in this best of 7 Eastern Conference semifinal series between the Cavs and the Celtics. Taking a look at our playoff brackets. We know Indiana got on the board yesterday, so too did Denver. Earlier today, Dallas taking a 2-1 lead over the Thunder. How did we get here to 1-1 between Boston and Cleveland? Well, game 1, Celtics barely had to sweat, cruising to a 120-95 win. But in game 2, what a bounce back from the Cavs. Everybody getting involved. A 24-point victory after that game had been tied at the half. As we welcome you courtside. Hey everybody, Ryan Rucco alongside Richard Jefferson. So happy to be with you this Saturday night on ABC. Richard, I know one of the things you've been asking for throughout these playoffs is Donovan Mitchell playmaking a little bit more. We saw that in game 2.
It was a masterful performance by Donovan Mitchell, in my opinion. The way he moved the ball, the way he got everyone else involved, it was impressive. Here, turning down this shot, getting off the ball, then watch Max Strus. It's the second closeout against the Boston Celtics. It's never just one individual. You have to do it collectively. Then just here, looking up, getting guys involved. He had 8 assists in that game. It led to Mobley having the best game of his playoff career. It led to Karis LeVert having the best game of the playoffs this season for him. They're going to need more of that from Donovan Mitchell.
And then Mitchell added 23 points in the second half himself. Meanwhile, we know this Boston Celtics team, heavy expectations, 64 wins in the regular season. The question is, should there be any concern for Boston after what happened in game 2?
Boston fans, there should be zero concern. There is no way to go through the postseason and not lose a game, to not lay an egg. The teams are too good. There's too much talent. There's too many variables. They do need to play better. You don't want as many highs and lows, but ultimately, if I'm any team, I have no problem being the Boston Celtics right now.
All right, for a little more on the Celtics, let's send things over to Cassidy Hubbard.
Yeah, Ryan, the expectations around this Celtics team and their star player are understandably high. As Jason Tatum put it, the whole world thinks we're never supposed to lose a game. We're supposed to win every game by 25, and it's just not going to be like that all the time. We don't expect it to be easy, but frankly, it's been a lot easier on the road in the playoffs for the Celtics. Over the last 3 postseasons, they played the most home games than any team over that span, and only have a 14-14 record to show for it, versus 16-7 on the road. And I asked Jason why he thinks that is, and he told me, unfortunately, we've had a tendency to relax at home. Naturally, when you go on the road, you feel like your back is against the wall, and you come out with a different mindset and energy. And when we play that, we're a pretty hard team to beat. And after what Jaylen Brown called an unacceptable Game 2 performance, we'll see what type of energy this team responds with in front of a raucous crowd here. The Cavs have yet to lose this postseason. Lineups and tip-off from Game 3 on ABC Live from Cleveland. Coming your way after the break.
NBA Conference semifinals on ABC are delivered by Chipotle. Real food for real athletes. Chipotle, for real. This presentation of the NBA Conference semifinals delivered by Chipotle will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Can Cleveland get Donovan Mitchell some scoring help? There's been a whole lot of Mitchell and not much else.
Can't do it by myself, and I trust my guys. We have a group that sticks together, believes in each other. It started with Ev setting the tone.
Here's Mobley, able to finish again. An aggressive Evan Mobley having a huge night.
That's what they need.
Oh, yeah!
And then it continued through everybody else.
Garland hits again.
The Cavs are hot for 3.
Mitchell gets it off. You bet!
Shot 46% from 3.
This has been such an impressive game for Donovan Mitchell.
It is all Cleveland in Boston.
Got a minute. Obviously, this was an unacceptable performance, and we need to be ready to respond.
All the pressure on their shoulders. Is this the group that can finally hang banner 18?
We've bounced back plenty of times, so I would like to think that we respond pretty well.
Yeah, the whole squad.
We welcome you to the NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel. It's the East semifinals delivered by Chipotle. A gorgeous sunset off Lake Erie as we take a listen into Jaylen Brown with sounds of the game.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. I need you to lock up tonight. When you out there, be aggressive. Don't think. Here we go, Hauser. Go. Yeah. He chose last time, so I get to choose this time. Donovan chose last time, so I got it on this one. Here we go, big dudes. Here we go, big dudes. You know what time it is. Let's go. Here we go, D. Wizard. Aggressive, aggressive. We're locking up tonight. Here we go. Make a miss. We're locking up tonight.
Jaylen Brown getting his squad ready to go. A swing game 3 here in Cleveland, where the Cavs have not lost yet in these playoffs. As we take a look at tonight's starting lineups, they are brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. For the visiting Celtics, still no Kristaps Porzingis and no update on when they may get him back. So Al Horford starting at that 5 with Holiday, White, Brown, and Tatum. For Cleveland, still no Jarrett Allen. He remains day-to-day. Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Max Strus, Isaac Okoro, and Evan Mobley. As Donovan Mitchell once again having an outstanding postseason. We know throughout his young career, he has been a prime-time performer in the playoffs, and Jason Tatum has struggled a bit shooting the basketball. His rebounding, his playmaking has been there. He has talked about how he is not worried about his scoring. Trying to get the Celtics the advantage in this best-of-7 series, tied at 1 apiece. We'll take a listen in to Zach Zarba as we get ready to tip.
Good. Good. Just side by side, side by side. Side by side, down. Debbie! Back up, guys. Off the... Oh, you're good. Good.
And here we go. Game 3 is underway. Zach had to do a little extra work there. Erling gets it off, can't finish it. That'll do it for the first half. The Celtics with a 9-point halftime lead. Jason Tatum with 18 to lead the way for Boston. Donovan Mitchell, the main source of offense for Cleveland, 23 first half points. A lot of emotion in a swing game 3. And an electric atmosphere in Cleveland. Malika and Nakia halftime coming up next.
NBA Conference semifinals on ABC, delivered by Chipotle, are brought to you by Google Pixel, the only phone engineered by Google, and Universal Pictures' The Fall Guy, in theaters now.
The cars in Furiosa go hard. You know I had to get one for the collection. I keep it parked out front so everybody can see it. Also, it doesn't fit in the garage. So much horsepower, it should be illegal. Actually, it might be. And the neighbors love it.
We on the road, back against the wall where my dog's at.
It's a 3-point game. We can be way better. It's a 3-point game. Keep your head. Let's lock in and get some stuff. There we go. There we go. Dunk it. Thank you. Come on. Be smart. Better pass, you make that. I make a better pass, you make that.
Quarter strong, all right? Let's go, let's get it, let's get it. Let's get it. You got Mobley, get nothing right here, every rebound.
We welcome you back to the NBA playoffs presented by Google Pixel. It's the East semifinals delivered by Chipotle. Some of the images from an entertaining first half as we take a look at our first half stats brought to you by Charles Schwab. The Celtics with a 9-point lead. They shoot it at 55%. Cleveland just 39%. Boston winning the battle in the paint, which Cleveland won in Game 2. As we welcome you back courtside, Ryan Rucco alongside Richard Jefferson. We saw the stars show out in that first half. Donovan Mitchell for Cleveland, Jason Tatum for Boston.
No, Donovan was special, and I want to point out this play right here. This is the definition of practice, how you're going to play. That little chicken wing, you can't extend it, but watch here. You get a little bump, and then you knock down the shot. That's the things that I see pro players doing consistently, doing little bitty things. And speaking of all the little bitty things, Jason Tatum has been spectacular tonight. Stepping into three, there's been so much talk about his performance in the postseason, but he's doing everything here, coast to coast. You saw the three earlier. Jason Tatum has put forth a very complete first half.
Let's check in with Cassidy Hubbard.
Ryan.
Well, and a happy Mother's Day to you, Cassidy, as well. Our final score here in Cleveland, 106-93. Boston wins it. Taking a look at our playoff bracket. The Celtics a 2-1 edge on Cleveland. Hey, if you want long series, this is the kind of bracket you want to see. 4 series that have played 3 games. They're all 2-1. Knicks, Celtics, Mavs, T-Wolves with those 2-1 series leads. For our producer, Rodney Vaughn, our director, Jeff Evers, Richard Jefferson, Cassidy Hubbard, and our entire ABC crew, I'm Ryan Rucco. After the break, we'll get you back to the studio to Malika Andrews and the crew. Thanks so much for watching ABC, home of the NBA Finals.